Am I whelping us in? We didn't discuss this before you hit record. Am I doing this?
We're already recording. Sure.
Am I whelping us in?
You're going to whelp us in.
Okay.
Make this happen. You can do it. You got this.
Well, here we are on YouTube. Nathan, it's good to be here.
It is good to be here, Ryan. I'm sitting here, well fed, in my house, wow. in the middle of a pandemic.
You're currently in isolation, right?
Correct. I am in quarantine. A student
sorry.
in my class tested positive, which means I had to go, and I did not test positive, but I still have to sit in my house for 14 days during my spring break. So, yes.
I love it. Oh, it's spring break for you right now?
It's reading week. Sorry, spring break later. But
oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is a Patreon request. This is from a fellow named Cryptonym.
Or Cryptonymus, I think.
Or Cryptonymus, you wanted to be called, yes, okay. Which means code name. Mm-hmm. So I just revealed his code name. His code name, an actual code name. Yeah.
Code name is code name.
All right. Have you ever heard of the Sun City Girls?
No.
Okay. This is three men. This is a rock band. I've never heard of them either. This album came out in 1990. This was their fourth studio album. The song that Cryptonymus wants us to listen to is called Space Prophet Dogon.
Okay.
I like it
Space
so far.
Prophet Dogon.
Yeah.
Or Dogon. Without
or Dogon. Yeah, maybe it's Dogon. Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I actually quite enjoyed that. I should say actually because it was different than I don't know what I was going to expect, but I read the genre there. It says psychedelic rock,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fine. Before I read that what Wikipedia said this genre was, or experimental rock as well. It sounded like a ramped up or amped up Doors.
Okay.
As
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you're to get the Doors, obviously from decades before. But if you're kind of amp up their guitar and their tone, I can almost see this as a wandering through the desert type song.
Yeah. I can see that. I This always brings up for me that debate about what constitutes music and what doesn't. I certainly felt the guitar sounds had a very unique kind of glow to them. There's big, rich, like big, heavy, long bass sounds that kind of filled in the space. And as a drummer, and this is where maybe somebody won't like this. Somebody's not going to like my response to this.
How dare you?
I I kind of see the drummer as like you can't expect drummers not to make mistakes. They always make mistakes.
Right.
But the drummer in a band, they have a certain amount of creative freedom. But I don't know. I guess in my mind, their job is a little more stricter than the others. And there's some times when they were like in the beat of the song, where it felt like almost like sloppy playing.
Could have been. Yeah, I didn't catch it, but yeah,
if
I hear you.
I could be wrong again. It could be like that was intentional. It was supposed to be off the beat. They're trying to like say something to that, and then I'm totally wrong. But it felt almost like you know. This is going to sound so judgmental, but like how high were they when they were playing that? You know what I mean?
Oh, I suspect there was probably it's literally called psychedelic rock.
Right. And so
Yeah,
when
that's
that
why.
like when you it's great to come up with inspiration. I think we said this before. Come up with songs, I guess, on whatever how you come up with them, great. But sometimes when you play them that way, it doesn't have the effect that I think it should, which is kind of like, oh, there's the beat was just kind of weird for me at some points. And then once they kind of like took the beat out, it would come back in and kind of like just randomly. And I don't know. I'm not a big fan of stuff being random and then and having people just blur your eyes and it's art and you'll just love it, man. I guess I can't. It's harder for me to appreciate it, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. It's interesting. I thought. So you didn't like it maybe as much as I did.
It's not that about liking it so much as being as I love to be able to appreciate stuff at its level. I was struggling to find what level I need to be on to appreciate this. And
that's fair. No, that's fair.
And okay. I guess that my point in that is like if my level in order to appreciate it is high as a kite, then I'm out.
Maybe this is maybe I would wonder. I know you don't. Well, I don't do drugs, and I know you don't either. But I wonder if we found ourselves to be high, listening to this on a summer night, I would suspect we would probably chill and like it a little bit more. I think that's what I mean. Right away, it just reminded me of the Doors. It's just a amped up Doors.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
Not about and I did like I actually really did like the guitar sound. So the drum, it's just you picked on the drums, but I like the guitar tone. And the one biggest criticism I had, I wish it just ramped up a little bit more. I wish when it had that flourish and it felt like it was going to go up, I was kind of hoping it would just like give a little bit more distortion going, but
funny enough, no lyrics exist for this. I searched.
Oh, maybe they don't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I couldn't find any lyrics for the song.
But this came out in 1990. Interesting. There's a little bit of history of these guys. It's interesting. They're kind of like a little. I'd like. This is one thing that Nathan and I know we both appreciate with this channel is people giving us songs and stuff, not just stuff. Hey, listen to this one that everyone's listening to, so you guys can get a lot of. No, we listen to these songs for us. Like if people want to join us, it's great. But it's cool to listen to music that we wouldn't otherwise probably never ever stumble upon at all. So
exactly.
I'd be kind of curious hearing another song from these guys. Maybe,
Sure. Give them a second
maybe,
try.
well, yeah, Crypto Anonymous.
me.
If there's another song that you think what I'm talking about, it's I would say like not a driving harder rhythm. Maybe that's just not their style, but maybe something that showcases a little bit more unity that Nathan kind of wants, and a little bit more drive that I want, and we'll see if that exists for these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, there you go. Well, that was Sun City
Girls. Well,
3 guys. Well,
yeah.
all right.
We'll see you in the next one.